A look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Washington football team. The calendar is turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Entirely sure Biden's going to be reelected. It's not entirely his fault, but people aren't happy, so.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. No, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On the carry, it's Cook. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Darrell Taylor, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They're going to look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
How long do you think we'll use the sack for?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Sleep sack.
Off play action, Tannehill. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back.
I suppose we probably tell you can't be in the bed, not in the bed anymore.
Now Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And they get the football.
Well, let's see it, but it's not a crippling.
49-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point.
No, just in the bed. Sorry, I shouldn't have said, maybe I shouldn't have said his own. I just mean like, he's in a bed now.
Last week at a certain point, because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run the counter with Cook. Cook able to escape. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now,
that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, when you get a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And it looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Cook with a 1st down and much more. Touchdown, Washington. Dalvin Cook, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a 1st quarter lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 4. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Play action. It's Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question, because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Shifts by him. Cook, a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Washington. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. It's caught, Lockett. Oh, good move. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now here's a throw that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tie.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
147 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A give. This is Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. They'll set up to throw. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Now Cook running right. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to slip through.
They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Fant, as the first half is winding down. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. On first down, it's Tannehill. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat, in every meeting with reporters. This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He lets it fly for Lockett. And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead is now 24. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And to give this time to the tailback. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 36. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Dalvin Cook. A 5-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. To throw on 2nd and 6. Tannehill. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
But maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Tannehill on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Back to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Cook stripped, the ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return will stop right around the 25. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 238 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Potatoes. I think I have to put all the fish there and I was going to it. I need a cover for the fish that's out there right now. It's food. But I figure we'll just need to wash what's in his bag today and then use that cover. Huh? Your phone died, is it? Did you do the Wordle? Yeah. You got it? Yeah. Huh? Was it foray? Can't remember. That's fine. 9.
keep the peace instead of looking to get the worse.
Multiple homicides, conspiracy, traffic and distribution.
We've been instructed to shut down every facet of this operation and walk away.
We're hearing another name. So you motherfucker just got out the pen names Kane?
He did. Shit became my baby brother.
He can come at you at any time, any place.
Doesn't look like I'm fucking hiding, little nigga. Listen to the simple. There's no turning back. I'll show you what it is. I need to make some changes. Will you marry me? Wow.
Good time.
Pretty good shot. Do something for places.
Try to page of what you saw.
It's probably the old number. 23.
I want to buy directly from you. I feel like we did good business for a long time there. We got this.
I can move up this.
I consider going to the Columbia.
What do we do when you want?
I told you my son wasn't rich. I'm telling you, see it.
Frankly, he's the answer. Yeah, I was looking where you're at, you refuse to help us gain access. Oh, then I'm afraid we have nothing left to talk about.
It's been me and my brother and his girlfriend. Friends and family will be invited, of course, but the decision was made to include certain key business associates as they feel left out.
How soon?
I want it to happen quickly. Next month, while the weather's still home.
I'd like to talk about this a lot. Some bitch want to talk, she says.
What's she up to?
I don't know. It was kind of dressed up like she worked in the office. Came in Mercedes with a black driver.
Same guy.
Mr. King?
Maybe you can just call me King.
May I sit down?
Honest, frankly, I don't want to leave. Everybody's going behind your back and doing stuff. I don't want to do this anymore.
My name is Mary Victor. Pregnancy is my father.
Who's that? This child? What if I'm here? Hey, that's it. Making magic.
I think I'll be done.
Yes. It was another week of operations. It's a big one.
So good. Keisha forgot. She got down the locations and the catering. She got this chocolate fountain. You did fresh strawberry. That's a little bit more tricky. So I'm going to talk about okay. Jimmy. Okay, good.
I lost my temper about 3 weeks. I had to train 3 days. I just want to eat toast.
He agreed to sell us.
I thought you were right.
Okay. I knew this was coming, baby.
This family. I like to think that what you want is just because I got your back. Now I'm not. It's all in my mind. I don't really can understand.
It's just a good time.
I said open them up that wide.
It's just how we control each other. It's all in me. The new tree. Why should you trust him and tell you? Like, what did tell you something?
Yeah, it's pretty like all of it is crazy. So like I said, if I was Franklin, I get why he was kind of melting down, right? You got to work with this dude that clearly killed your father. You're losing the grip on all like the way out that you saw because now the old dude is out and Teddy's back. You know what I mean? Like, so you're already going crazy. You're worried about you killed that white boy because you're worried about people getting hooked on the stuff and snitching. You know what I mean? You're going crazy. I would be like, you know what? Let let her be the person on the street or whatever. Take your money and go.
Yeah, exactly. Put your pride aside. You don't need to be around the street.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I think Avi was trying to tell him. He was like, like you could be anything, but here you are. Like, like let the
at this point you're using your life.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
judges, like the idea is when you start off to know this just to get ahead, and then eventually you may be addicted to like the game of it because you could have just left. It's not like a gang in that same way that people are gonna come after you if you leave. People gonna take your spot.
Like you said, the only thing you were worried about is Teddy was like, yo, you gotta make this work, and then now he has I can't think of Lucy. What's her name again? Lottie? Louie. I can't think of her name. Oh wow, Franklin was right there. That's bad.
Because we share something in common. We share the desire to consecrate the union of Louis and Trump.
Like if I was him, I don't know what else. You know what I mean? Like everything's falling apart. Get out. Peaches fucked you. Your wife don't even want to be around you. I mean, your girlfriend. Oh shit. Oh shit. When did they come back?
Let us take a moment to pray for the success of the shoot.
I'm thinking that. Nah, this is gotta be the wedding. It's just time be flying with this though.
I'm going to take the strawberries and the next one I get the seeds. Everybody wants one? Commissioner? Yes, sir.
That's sweet. Want to grab a bottle
But they're gonna take all the chocolate?
the football, friends,
Stay safe. It's funny because the government do be doing this though. They use these big events like this. Yeah, like, because they know like everybody gathers like this. As I say, it's always the weddings and funerals. Oof, golly. Okay. Go next to your mom. Jeez. Oof. It'd be like, you poop in here, man. I knew that was him. Nah, he wouldn't know how to do it. It's not that easy. You don't just put weed in the chocolate. You actually, what you have to do is you make weed butter, and then you cook with that. And you have to concentrate it down. Oh, the chick from down south. I was like, no, I know her. You just found out you know what to say if you just don't want to be there anymore. Oh shoot, maybe something is wrong.
Baby, put something in the chocolate.
But that's so crazy. That's not how it works. You just can't put just weed in chocolate.
It's not that weed, not that cocaine, or ecstasy, or something like that.
Yeah, you put something in it.
Did you see something from across the table? What did you see? Like a squirrel or something? What? Oh, shit. This is candy and John, man. Yeah, man.
That's
I said, I got you back. You know, wrong. You two came over me? Look, we got this. That's cool. That's quite an impressive bunch. Yeah.
What? I said that earlier.
no, I knew. No. I knew you said there was no toilet paper in there, and so you laughed. I thought you went to go get some.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to open it because we had it while asleep.
Oh, okay, got you. So this toilet paper was just not necessarily in there. You didn't want to go in the thing to open it up. Gotcha. Gotcha.
As we sleep.
No, that's fine. Wonder what if the other guy puts it in there? Like,
Scully. Hey, how's it going, man? Have a good talk. You have a little family, man.
oh, he does sure. That's what Franklin needs to hear. This. I mean, yeah, you put something in it. It's just if they, because then if people watch this and don't know no better, don't think you could just dump a whole bunch of weed in something. But also, why would this be their reaction? This has got to be like angel dust, man.
I like this rather this time I would just call it trash.
I just want to let you know, shit's changing. It's being flat, man. Maybe, the rules will calm down some, focus on making shit like more people. You know what I mean? I gotta take a piss.
How come it's only like a couple of them? We've seen other people eat it.
It's not good. It's heavy. My father used to say that goes around comes around. What the fuck does that mean, huh? It means you can only do so much fucking before you finally end up fucked. I did what I had to do. You weren't fucking playing. So I deserve to die. You didn't want to do it, so I did it. Hey, I would never have given you up. I trust you, man. You couldn't control me. Okay? So you killed me. Just like your father. I killed him. He's dead because of you. Killing you, shit hurt, man. Nobody at the end. This shit hurts. Stop waiting.
Faster.
She tripping too. See, this is what I say. That's why, I mean, I know you think weed is hard stuff too, but like, this is why I couldn't really do something hard. Like, this is crazy.
No, Rob put the shot me and think I like a day. No. Fucking Ashton, I thought I was losing my mind. You need to just go with it. Just let it happen. Well, you have to make a stop. All right. You are safe with me. I will not let anything happen to you. Okay?
I'm used to get down back in the day then. Oh man, she probably doesn't know about that.
That's not what your father taught me. That's not what your mother taught you. Where did that come from? Don't let it die. What? You see that's not for me. Why? Black women. I'm an advisor. He's brilliant. Sorry, I don't understand. Some things I don't freak him. And all you have to do is dick. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, what's happening? This is sleep. Nice. Drink me. Chill out. Chill out. Listen to me. You made a mistake. You don't understand me. Me was my family. No! Come on. Yes. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Listen, you got a gun, okay? I'll blow your fucking head off. Like that. It's me. Me. Wait, no, you went home. You came back for me.
Don't sleep with her all day.
No, I don't want to hear that shit. Somebody fucking witness to me. You can't be afraid. I don't want to talk about bad shit, okay? Let's. Like that baby that was supposed to. What? It's real.
Did you put down food for them? Not really.
Can't be a killer. You're not in this business too. No. No. Shut that. You need to choose. Left. Is the only way we can survive. Is to betray you. Betray you. Betray you. Betray you. Betray you. Betray you.
See? In the background.
I was really having sex.
Amazing.
You know, hey, you do.
Every goddamn second.
I'm telling you, you took me into your family. Even though I was from the streets. You so you fight. I didn't hate each other. And I know that people and nobody would ever want nothing from me but some ass. It's just a fine woman to make. Because I think I always that I'm the person who gave it just right. And no matter how mad I got, I was mad. If I'm angry, it was peaceful. Like if I was off the club, I did that shit to the club. That's what made me. I don't know anybody else. You never, nobody saying that I was a bad guy.
It's like walls. It's like they can see it. Everything that ain't normal. No one else understands. It's the saying, you know. And I know that you do. It doesn't matter.
I think Courtney's going to do something stupid.
Love you.
I think she might start to stop doing something.
Like people think, I mean, my mom said this, and he said, see what the group is about. It's the surprise of us. Yes, I feel it. We are all babies. I don't know. So, you just gotta be enough. Shaking. Africa. Tell you what, it's like America. How the fuck I care about the one? He was comfortable. Family, man. We should see.
She's going to do something stupid, man. And now he's going to tell about Louis and Jerome. And he's going to make a scene or do something.
Keep page 2 from the wedding. What? I can't tell if you're joking. At least 20% of it is not home. So, I think that it will be fine.
He wants that out of him. So you're not gonna come?
Do that shit, nigga. There ain't no friendly faces out there. Only a just desserts. Marty, I guess the better question is, what have I become? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Your life. Your life is living. What? You messed it up. I messed it up for you. What? Sitting in some shitty ass cubicle? Wiping the white man's ass? White man, man. White man ain't the problem. Not yet. No, I have problems. Shit, I saw. I know you fear that the worst thing dad did come true for you. For us, it's bullshit. He never cared about anybody but himself. He said he was working for the people. But as soon as somebody crossed him, what he do? He threw him right under the bus. And here you are talking about the white man's ass. Everybody gonna kiss your ass or else. I help people. Help people. My God. This don't sound goddamn heavy. What about Mr. Grant? What about Kevin and Rob and Handboy and Dad? All the niggas you and your little motherfucking minions and planted all in between. Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny Corvette, buddies. They're all dead. That's how you help people. They made my people rich. Fuck kind of life will they have without me? They don't see it that way, man. And they never will. And you don't see it, man. In this life, there's some more things that gotta be fucking done. Nothing's gonna fucking happen. I can still see. You know, even if you do understand, it doesn't make a difference. Mom got a little parent myself. Living in the car. She okay? Yeah, she's sleeping in the backseat. TML. I want you to know, I understand why you wanted that, okay? You just wanted to be a better person. But you are. Believe that. Me too.
Just teaching myself and acknowledging. I was just thinking after this, it would be nice if I could point it to my father. Do you think I could be a very fit for this game? Yes. I'm such a congratulations. This is much better than the initial certificates. Okay, babe.
That's stupid.
Mind if I cut in? Some money. You okay? I'm good. I'll show it to you. Yeah. Wow. Now, maybe. One that's not. Oh, yeah. That's just how it works. And that's how it works. I always wanted to be in charge. So I can always say whatever time was mine. You said it was to protect you, wasn't it? You were right. Should have listened. Should have treated you like a partner. I should have done a lot of things, okay? That's it. Yeah. You said I was. No, it's not too late. Please. I've got to follow the path that I can. I'm sorry.
What's on my lips?
You always have that to do that.
I always thought that too. It was a little, not edible, but you know, it was maybe even edible. Maybe he did look at it like a mom, but ugh. down there. That's good. Okay. Question next week.
Crafted with the same.
What they did, 11.50 cents.
Making 50 cents. I gotta rob you. Stacy's mom has got it going on.